Apparently, there are some fighters in the guild who are spending all their time getting drunk and disorderly in the local taverns rather than fulfilling their guild duties, for whatever reason. Once again, we have problems within the ranks of the Fighters Guild, and we're not getting around to doing what we're supposed to be doing, which is fulfilling contracts and, mercenary type work.
I'm so hungry. Thank you, kind lady. There are some folks causing trouble, that's for sure. Head over to the Five Claws Lodge. You'll see. Blessings of a...
Yeah, the guild is supposed to be built basically on a reputation. Law-abiding people doing honorable contracts. Mercenary type work, but not the bloodthirsty kind. No bandit and thief, marauder, raider stuff, but, honest to goodness, beast slaying and stuff like that,
I'll give it to you.
I'll never let an orc drink here again.
You'll keep your nose out of this if you know what's good for you. Trouble? Trouble, you're damn right. But it's not us, friend. The real trouble's with the Blackwood Company. They're what's causing trouble. Mercenaries is what they are. And they've hung up a shingle here in Leyawind. Vantis can tell you more. Mind your own business.
It's not wise to interrupt us in the middle of our discussion. I don't think so. I'll tell you what real trouble is. It's trying to pay my debtors when there's no work. It's my wife taking in wash to buy food. That's been the state of things since the Blackwood Company began moving in. I spit on them. Mercenaries sent by the Emperor to reclaim territory in Black Marsh. When they failed, they came back and set up shop. They've been undercutting us on contracts ever since, and they've no qualms about accepting jobs no guild member would be caught dead doing. A brilliant idea. Orion only sends his best these days. Tell you what, you go find us some paying work and we'll happily go about it. Jobs would be great. Too bad no one is giving us any these days. If you can find some work for us, we'll do it. I'm tired of working with you anyway.
Are you still talking? Find us work and money.
Keeping it simple.
Show me something.
Okay, this is where we start to see where the drama is with the Fighters Guild. So apparently the jobs that are left for the Fighters Guild are ones that no one would really touch. The Fighters Guild is essentially, well, they just don't have enough work to go around, kind of desperate for jobs, and they're trying to uphold
I'm waiting.
a veneer, so to speak,
Jobs around here. Don't know that I trust you enough to recommend you to anyone.
Ah.
What?
It's influence time. Yeah, I become fond of this little mini game here.
Sure, that's cute.
Funny, put thousands of hours into this game and just now really kind of getting the hang of this. But that's cool. That's cool.
I doubt it. Don't. No more. That's pretty good.
That this game still has something to offer all these years later. Says a lot about it.
I accept. I have no choice. Yeah. I don't waste.
So if I was to use a Fallout reference, I would compare this Blackwood Company to like the Talon Company in Fallout 3 or the Gunners in Fallout 4, I guess. No scruples, no morals, no real guidelines or codes. Basically, raiders for hire.
I doubt. Not bad. Not bad at all.
In Oblivion, I guess in this case it would be marauders, but still.
Don't waste your
thugs.
I accept. That's pretty. I doubt it. Good one. I doubt it. I accept. I have no choice. What nonsense. Yes, whatever. That's pretty. I doubt it. That's pretty good. Don't. I doubt it. Sure, that's cute. No more. What? I doubt it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Don't try. No more. I doubt it. No more. Not bad. What nonsense. Don't talk such rot. Not bad. Whatever you want. All right, I get it. Jumps for the Fighters Guild. Try Magart. If she's not at home or at the Five Claws, she's probably out looking for alchemical ingredients. There's nothing new I can tell you about jobs for your guild. Take care.
Anyway, I'm guessing as this storyline plays out, we'll discover just how dirty and underhanded the Blackwood Company is, and of course we'll have to save the day for the Fighters Guild and restore their honorable name, and etc., etc. All that epic stuff. Very much the chivalry thing here, which is cool. It's fitting. It seems like each storyline has its own antagonist. We saw the Mythic Dawn pop up at the very beginning of the game with, I guess you could say, the main storyline. Necromancers seem to be the problem with the Mages Guild. Now we have the Blackwood Company with the Fighters Guild.
Well met, adventurer. A moment of your time, if you please. Perhaps you'll be able to assist me. I'm after some skooma dealers. A small group of skooma dealers, led by a Dunmer named Kailis Lanavo, is holed up in the Greyland settlement, just up the road. I've been trying to catch Lanavo for months, but every time I approach the place, his lookout sees me, and he goes running. I need someone to go in there and put a stop to those fetchers. I don't care what it takes. We must get that poison they're selling off the street. Bring me Lanavo's ring as proof he's been dealt with, and I'll give you the bounty on him. Don't turn your back on Lanavo for a second. He wouldn't think twice about burying his blade there. Be vigilant. Lanavo is a snake.
Pick up a random quest here. Alright, that's cool. It's, something tells me I'm going to have to do some work for Magart before she'll give any work to the rest of the guild. I'm willing to bet that's how this is going to turn out.
Hello. Go ahead, please. I suppose I've got something I could use the guild's help with. I need ogre teeth and minotaur horn for my alchemy experiments. They're tough to get, but I prefer fresh, and I'll pay well. And I just don't trust those Blackwood Company folks to find them. Well, I'm not sure about you either. Tell you what, if you bring me back 5 portions of ectoplasm, I'll give my business to the guild. That's my offer. Come back when you've got the ectoplasm, and we'll talk about those other men getting work from me. Take care.
Ectoplasm. Well, I know ghosts drop that. I don't think I have any. Be nice if I at least had 1 or 2. I might have 1 or 2 back at my waterfront shack, but I'm sure I don't have 5 of them. Well, I do have one thought. I know where I can find some ghosts in Anvil. It also involves getting the house there. There's a house in each city that you can buy one way or another. In Anvil, it's pretty unique in that you basically do a little quest there. It involves ghosts. Actually, by this point, it might not even be ghosts anymore. It might be wraiths. Moving up in level. When you start the game, it's all rats and mud crabs, but later on, it's wraiths and doom wraiths and all kinds of other Daedra, clan fears, and who knows what else. We gotta find some pretty nasties when we go to report to Joffrey, give him the amulet, and then when we go on from there. And I love it because the game opens up even more. There's just more stuff to do. Okay, so the manor is like right over here. This is also where that prophet is crying out about, I think, for the Knights of the Nine DLC. It's one of these houses down here, but the guy I need to talk to that actually owns the place that sells it, he's, I think he hangs out in the inn here. Wherever that is. If this doesn't pan out, I'm going to have to go to all the guild halls and alchemy shops and just buy them one at a time. Probably mean trekking all over Cyrodiil. Good thing we have fast travel in times like this. Right, Velwyn Benaris Manor. There it is, that's the inn. Okay, I think he's always hanging out here.
You have word?
Hello, good. You wouldn't happen to be in the market for a home, would you? If you are, I just happen to be selling a manor located right here in Anvil. Yes, I'm selling my grandfather's house, Benaris Manor. If you're interested, I could let you have it for a modest sum. I have to sell it soon, as I have pressing matters elsewhere. You're welcome to take a look at it. It is located across the street from the chapel. Once you buy, you get the key to the front door and the deed of ownership. That's the deal. Would you like to buy it now? Hey, you don't even have enough money. Stop wasting my time and come back when you do.
Yeah, well, that fell through. If he's trying to get rid of it so quick, you might want to drop the price some. But it is a pretty nice house. Anyway, I guess that's a no-go. Alright, well, we're going to have to get this ectoplasm the hard way. I'm not really sure where we'd even go fight down, or track down ghosts right now.
Morning.
Huh, I'll take that. It's free money. As long as those restock, that's essentially a constant source of income, if you think about it.
Greetings, Breton. Well met. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Huh, for some reason I thought he sold creature spells for summons.
Good day. It's my... There's a Malakath shrine west of Fort Such, west of the Gold Road to Hammerfell. But I stay away. I like my skin on the outside, in one piece. Take care.
I guess we've met the basic level requirements for some of the Daedric quests. Those will start popping up too.
A pleasure to speak with you. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Oh, that's no luck. How about a grand soul gem? May not have 5 grand for a house, but I almost had 5 grand. That's cool. Money will come easy enough.
Bye.
Start doing some adventuring and looting some of the chests, dungeons and ruins and so on and so forth. And from about this level on, things start actually becoming valuable. Not sure when we'll start seeing grand soul gems, though. That's, we need a couple of those. I'd like to make a decent weapon. If nothing else, just to kind of test my theory on how I'd kind of like to roll with my enchantment setup and spell setup and so on and so forth. Got my destruction skill up decent now. I think it's in its, 60s. So we can at least cast mid-level spells. That means I can design spells that at least have a little bit of punch. Throw a few auxiliary effects in there and so on and so forth. More concerned with summoning, though. Another good thing about a Breton. Breton seems to specialize in conjuration magic. That's kind of what they're known for.
Any friend of the Society is a friend of mine. Have a look around. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Oh, that's one down.
An excellent... That's a good deal. A pleasure to serve you.
Now, I haven't really gotten my alchemy skill up. And I'm still running around with these, you know, the novice mortar and pestle and stuff. I'm thinking once we get up into the, I don't know, expert, maybe even master alembics and mortars and all that other calcinators and all that stuff, I'm thinking that we might be able to start making some pretty potent stuff. A nice mix of poisons with the right enchantments and a good spell and summoning the right kind of creature and all that. Put all that together and it makes, I think it makes this game
You're more than
manageable.
welcome here. I have everything for the budding alchemist under one roof.
Well, at least making this difficulty
Only quality
manageable.
goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Yeah, I see all these people selling the apprentice stuff. I'm also wondering if there might be some advantage to carrying all 4 different items. You got the alembics, the mortars, the calcium, and all that stuff, and I'm like, So how does it make your potions really different if you use all 4 instead of 1 or 2? I'm just thinking weight-wise. You put all that stuff together, that's like 20 units of weight just in your alchemy stuff. Now those pumpkins damage agility.
Thank you. Come again.
They're really heavy, but yeah, I was going to experiment a bit with that. See what kind of potency I can get out of that. If I can only damage agility a couple points, that's no good.
Hello.
But I'm thinking damaging it, I don't know,
Well,
60, 80 points. That ought to
let's
that
do
ought to
business.
pretty much keep most enemies knocked back. Good portion of the time. Well, he's got the big gems, they just don't have a charge in them. And no point in spending all that money on greater soul gems when it's essentially what
Thank
I've got
you for
already.
your business. Goodbye.
Alright, well, he doesn't sell ingredients, so I think she teaches acrobatics, master level acrobatics. I know some trainers cut off at a certain point. Some only train up to 50, some train to 75. Finding the ones that train to 100. If I remember right, most of those trainers require a quest, basically. Do something special for them.
Nice to meet you. Let's do business.
Alright, so I'll just travel back and forth around these. Oh, geez, no luck there either. Man. Grand Soul Gem? Might as well look for those too while I'm at it, right? Okay, no good. Well, let me get some empties.
I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody.
Yeah, I've got all this novice stuff.
Thank you. Come again.
May all your travels be safe. Good company, friend.
Welcome. Well met. What can I interest you in?
There we go. Troll fat damages agility. It's expensive, too. I would say let's just go kill some trolls, but that's easier said than done. I think trolls are a little worse in Oblivion than they were in Skyrim. They were bad enough in Skyrim. On the higher difficulties, trolls would one-shot your ass. They'd just slap the crap out of you.
Good day.
We're almost there.
You never know when you might need a good, strong potion. Best to stock up now while you... That's the fit you got.
Huh. I'd kind of expected to at least be able to find one
Tell your friends
Grand
about
Soul
me.
Gem.
Farewell.
I'm just really thinking about creating a weapon in the first place.
It's my pleasure.
That's the main thing.
Please continue. Farewell.
He's not available as a merchant right now. I think Athragar sells some summoning spells. I'll come back and check. I want a flame atronak. I want a higher level, maybe skeleton or zombie. I'd even grab my frost atronak. I can't cast that for quite some time. I'm gonna have to buff my magic.
Hi. I hope
For one
I can
thing.
have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
That should do it. Yeah, it's one thing to have a minimum skill to cast a spell, but then you have to have the magic pool available also. Now, as your intelligence goes up, I'm trying to think if magic costs go down for certain spells, or as your skill goes up. I know it works like that in Skyrim. As your skill goes up, the cost of summoning or casting certain spells goes down. And with the right gear, you can basically cast your stuff for free. It's not so much as important to enhance your magicka pool. You could essentially play a mage without investing a lot of points in the magic. You just need to reduce the magicka cost for all your stuff by increasing your skills and then wearing the right kind of gear. And they made it a little too easy in Skyrim, actually. They watered down the spell making way too much. Bottom line, just way too much. They didn't just oversimplify it. They dumbed it down and ruined it almost. In this one, you have not just all the spell crafting and stuff, but the mechanics by which the magic worked, and also the graphics. I think the animations for the magic in this one were far superior. Beautifully done. True enough, it's yesterday's graphics, but still, that's not always a bad thing.
Hi there.
Hello. Have
There
you
she is.
found
That's
me
convenient.
ectoplasm? Well, you've got the ectoplasm. Seems you Fighters Guild types can do a job when you put your mind to it. Tell your men I'll pay them for minotaur horns and ogre teeth. The Fighters Guild will be my sole supplier. I look forward to doing more business. Like I told you, I can use minotaur horn and ogre teeth. If your guild brothers bring me some, I'll pay well. Good day.
Well, the way I had to go about that was basically about 150 gold out of my pocket, so I hope I get paid at least that for getting these guys, getting these guys some work. So I spend my money so that they can make some money. I don't know. Whatever. As long as we get them out and about and get them out of these taverns, giving the Fighters Guild a bad name.
I've told you what we need. Until we've work, we'll stay here. Find ingredients from our guard, huh? Works for me. I'll let the other men know. Appreciate your help, friend. And Orion should be happy. My men and I should be able to keep busy for now. Thank you for your help.
Tell you what, this dude in here is spending what little money he has on drink while his wife takes in wash to buy food. Maybe he could take that money and go buy food instead. And there's something to be said for some of the people I've met so far in the Fighters Guild. The first guy took on fighting work. Well, he says he's got a family to take care of at home. Should have thought about that. Don't go enlist in the army. Yeah, if you get drafted, that's kind of not your choice. But if you go enlist, volunteer, yeah, take what comes with it. Just saying.
Go ahead, Boot. I'm looking for results from you. What have you found out? The Blackwood Company has taken that much of a foothold in Leowin. Those sons of... Never mind. You've done your job. Here's your payment for it. You've done well. Because of your efforts, you have achieved the rank of Swordsman of the Fighters Guild. I don't have anything for you right now. Speak with Azan or Grokash. Get some more seasoning, and maybe I'll have something. Or perhaps you're ready for advancement. I'm sorry. You're not yet ready for a promotion. Keep completing contracts, and take care of any assigned duties. You too. How are you?
Fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, they definitely have discord going on here. Well, I guess we'll be dealing with that one step at a time. But until later, for now, at least we got that problem solved. Appreciate you hanging out. If you want to subscribe and you haven't already, you can click that button up top. If you want to catch the rest of this playthrough, you can click that image in the middle. It should send you straight to the playlist. All right, you take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.